So before the Switch presentation happened in early January, I made a 20-minute video talking about why I wanted to see Overwatch get announced for the Switch. Now obviously in that January presentation, Overwatch wasn't announced for the Switch, and to be honest with you, the whole subject has gone dead up until this point. Jeff Kaplan, who is the head guy over at Blizzard for Overwatch, has talked about the possibility of Overwatch coming out for the Switch, and this is what he had to say about that. I'm loving the Switch. My second favourite gaming platform of all time is the 3DS. Getting Overwatch on the Switch is very challenging for us, but we're always open-minded to exploring possible platforms. So pretty much what he's saying there is that it is a possibility, but getting Overwatch on the Switch is very challenging for Blizzard. So of course there is a doubt there whether they will be able to bring Overwatch over to the Switch or not. Now I have seen reaction to this news story with people saying, oh, how can this game be challenging to get this running on the Switch? You know, Miyamoto has come out and said that PS4, Xbox One and PC ports should take around about a year to get ported over to the Switch. Why is Overwatch a problem? I'm going to explain why Overwatch could be a problem for the Switch over the next few minutes. So, I guess the first thing is, you know, depending on what engine Overwatch is running in, I'm not sure whether Overwatch is running in Unreal Engine 4 or whether it is a custom built engine built by Blizzard specifically for that one game. We just don't know, or I don't know at this moment in time, I should say. So maybe one of you guys could enlighten me in the comment section below. Maybe one of you guys could let me know what engine this game is running in, and that could be a huge factor in getting this game over to the Switch, because if the Switch can't run this engine that well, then of course, you know, it's going to be a struggle to get Overwatch over to the Switch. But even if Overwatch is running in Unreal Engine 4, which is supported on the Switch, then there is another hurdle there. And that is the fact that this game is always online. It is always online. There is nothing offline about it. There is no offline story mode. You can't play against bots offline. And that is something which I did complain about when I got my game a couple of days earlier. I couldn't play it just because the servers weren't live. And that is something which I did complain about. Got a lot of backlash from that, but I still stand by that. But the fact that this game is always online may be a hurdle for it coming over to the Switch, just because obviously the Switch is a device where you can take your games anywhere and play your games anywhere. But with Overwatch, you can't play it unless you are connected to a Wi-Fi hotspot. So maybe that is another hurdle for the game coming over to the Switch. And I guess the last hurdle is sales. Maybe Blizzard are thinking about whether this game would sell well on a Nintendo platform or not. I think it would do, just because I just feel like the whole game is suited for a Nintendo platform. Like the characters, the art style, the maps, like the graphics. I just feel like this game is suited for a Nintendo platform. And in that 20-minute video, I did say that I would actually pick up Overwatch again, like if it did come out for the Switch. So the fact that there is a possibility of Overwatch coming out for the Switch, that has got me really, really excited. Now, I've seen a few people also say, oh, what is the point in bringing over Overwatch, an old game, over to the Switch at this point? Well, despite this game being an old game, it would be very beneficial for the Switch if it did get Overwatch, just because at this moment in time, Overwatch has sold 25 million units worldwide since it did launch in May last year, and that is a very good figure. You know, a lot of that is probably on the PC. Also with the Switch version, maybe you will have a situation where at this moment in time you've got, you know, PC getting stuff first, and then it's the PS4, Xbox One. Maybe due to, you know, Nintendo, how they have their specific process to approve patches and updates, maybe if a Switch version was to happen, then maybe updates would come out later on for Switch users than PS4, Xbox One and PC users, and maybe that is another challenge there, just because I know with Overwatch, Jeff Kaplan and the team over at Blizzard, I know they want to have everybody have the same sort of updates at the same time, and if the Switch version did delay that for all of the other versions, then maybe that would be another concerning factor for the team over at Blizzard. But yeah, I just feel like it would be a very beneficial move for the Switch if it did see an Overwatch port. I feel like it would help to attract some of the people over on the PC, some of the people over on PS4 and Xbox One over to the Switch. And I feel like, I know a lot of people saying, oh, it's an old game, but like I said, this game is popular, so I feel like it would have the same effect as Minecraft. Everybody said that Minecraft appearing on the Wii U was too late, but it still ended up selling really well. It ended up being #1 on the eShop charts all over the world, including Japan, which definitely surprised me at the time. So maybe you will see that situation happening on the Switch with Overwatch. Maybe you will see a lot of people pick up the Overwatch Switch version as well. And this game is old, but it is always getting new content all of the time. It's like there is a new hero called Arissa, I do believe it's called. I can't remember the specific name, I might have got that wrong, but there is a new hero literally coming in the next couple of weeks, and I'm really excited to try out that hero. I know PC users have tried out that hero already on the PTR, so yeah, you've got a new hero coming. There's always new events happening all of the time. It's like I got addicted to the Chinese Lunar Year event just because I really wanted to get the legendary Diva skin, and I got that literally on the last day. So I was playing Overwatch 24/7, grinding my backside off, trying to get loot boxes, trying to get that legendary Diva skin. And of course, not only are they doing new events and bringing new heroes, but also they are releasing new maps as well. So it doesn't matter that Overwatch is an old game at this point, just because Overwatch is not like it's not like a yearly release game like Call of Duty. This game, Overwatch, will last us for another few years until we do get the inevitable Overwatch 2, or who knows, maybe Blizzard will just continually update Overwatch with new heroes, new maps, and new events for free. But just basically how they make money from that is obviously releasing new skins in the loot boxes, and people buy these loot boxes, and that's how they make the money out of that. So maybe Blizzard will do that. But yeah, new content is coming all of the time, so it doesn't matter that this game is old. And like I said in my 20-minute video that I made at the start of January, it would be pretty awesome if Blizzard did do Nintendo specific skins and Nintendo specific maps for a Switch version of Overwatch. It's like a Samus skin for Diva just makes perfect sense. It really, really does. And maybe they could do like an Inkling skin for Tracer. Seriously, it just makes perfect sense to bring in Nintendo themed characters like for skins pretty much. Maybe for Torbjorn, maybe you could do the old man from Zelda, and maybe they could do that. So yeah, Nintendo specific skins will just be a massive appealing factor for people planning to pick up an Overwatch Switch port. And yeah, like I said, I'll definitely pick this game up twice. I have got the PS4 version at this moment in time, but I'll definitely pick up the Switch version if it did happen. So these comments from Jeff Kaplan has got me really, really excited, and maybe they could do like Nintendo specific maps as well. Maybe you could have a map set on, a map in Splatoon. Maybe you could have a map set in the Hyrule Kingdom and in the Mushroom Kingdom, and based on Metroid, Pikmin. Maybe they could do like a Nintendo specific DLC pack or something like that for a Switch version, or release those maps for free. So yeah, there's certain things that Blizzard could do to attract people over to a Switch version of Overwatch, but there are challenges there. So I guess it is up in the air at this moment in time about whether Overwatch will come out for the for the Switch or not. I really hope it does, and I think it will be very beneficial for the Switch if it did get games that are on other platforms like Overwatch. It'll just be appealing for people that maybe are a little bit concerned about the third party support on the Switch. Getting games like Overwatch would help to alleviate those fears. So yeah, these comments from Jeff Kaplan saying that Overwatch on the Switch is a possibility has got me excited, but I'm just sitting here waiting for the announcement pretty much, and maybe that won't come, but yeah, it's just got my hopes up a little bit at this moment in time. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. You can find my Overwatch Nintendo Switch video that I did make in January up in the top right. You should see a card in the top right, and that will take you to that 20-minute Overwatch Nintendo Switch version, and where I go more in depth on my thoughts on a Nintendo Switch port of Overwatch. But that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about what Jeff Kaplan had to say in the comment section below. Is it just typical PR speak from these third party companies, or do you think there is a genuine sort of plea there? Do you think it is genuine that Blizzard want, or think that there is a possibility of porting over Overwatch to the Switch, or maybe do you think it is just PR speed? Maybe an Overwatch port will never happen. Maybe they will never try to make it happen. But I guess we'll just have to go off of what Jeff Kaplan had to say there. He said that they are always open to bringing the game to different platforms, and hopefully Overwatch will come out for the Switch. So that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.